Welcome back, everybody, to another week of Pick'ems. No surprise, me and Derek still haven't passed Chad yet.
Nope.
As you guys can see, the leaderboard down below, Rondale. Still holding steady in first place. 2-game lead over Chad right now. Kaysen, you have now gone above me.
He's passed.
You've gone above me.
I gotta hold my
but he
spot.
has one less loss. That means he forgot a Thursday night game.
Ooh. I mean, I did that too.
Yeah, you guys are disgusting humans.
But I still lost it, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Overall bad week last week. I went 8-8. What'd you go?
8-8. Chad won one game above us, so he got 9 correct. Aiden, I believe, got 10 correct or something like that.
Oh, Rondale just knows ball.
Somehow,
just make him the third member of the podcast, bro. Just make him the third member of the pod.
Might have to. You wanna hit off with the first game, Dante? You want to be the host this time?
You know what? First game, Thursday night football. We have the Dallas Cowboys at the Detroit Lions. Contrary to popular belief, I think this game is going to be absolute cinema. You know the meme when a dude's like absolute cinema. It's going to be absolute cinema. Fireworks. Chad, who you got?
Chad, of course, is going to take the favorite, of course. He's going to take the Lions. He said the home field advantage is going to help Detroit in this one. He said the Cowboys keep showing up to big games like they borrowed someone's personality. Lions are debt collectors who smash the windows.
Oh, coming and breaking windows, destroying property. I like it. It's on me this week, right?
It is on you this week. I'm going to pull up so I can make my picks live.
I like what the Cowboys are doing. I think they're rolling. They beat some good teams, got a pretty impressive resume, but they actually beat both teams who were in the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah.
Just in case people are wondering. But I'm still going with the Detroit Lions. I think they're just better all over the field. And I just don't know if Dallas has a defense to keep up with that firepower.
Yeah, I'm going to go Lions as well. I think they're the better team. And I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas wins because Dallas's offense is insane. But so is the Lions. The Lions are supposed to be nice too. So it's supposed to be a shootout is what they're expecting. I believe it's the highest over-under at 54.5 this week.
Take it. It's going to end at 7.
The second highest is at 53.5, and that's 2 games away from where we are right now. So, yeah, I'm going to go Detroit as well. Who's next?
Okay. Nice. The first game of our 1 o'clock slate, we have the Seahawks at the Falcons. No Michael Penix Jr. for the rest of the season. We got Kirk O'Chain starting again. And I'm going to be honest, the Falcons look like caca. They look like caca.
Falcons aren't good. Chad believes in that as well. He's going to go the other bird. He's going to go the Seahawk. And he said the Falcons offense looked like a sad strip mall imitation of football. Seahawks are the bulldozer bringing down the place. He's got the Seahawks.
Yeah, I think Seahawks, they have 3 losses this year, so every time you pick them, I see, huh? You get a red and blue or just one or the other? Just blue?
Just blue. Got it from work.
Shout
out.
I like it. Looking at Seahawks, they only have 3 losses this year, and they've looked impressive in a lot of weeks. Obviously, I'm going to ride the hot hand here, and I'm going with Sam Darnold and the boys. Let me get the Seahawks here.
Yeah, I'm going to go Seahawks as well. They've been more consistent, sometimes still inconsistent at times, but way more consistent than the Atlanta Falcons. I don't trust Kirk Cousins. I don't trust the Falcons team in general. I'm going to go Seattle.
Next game, speaking of high totals, we have the Cincinnati Bengals at the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills minus 250. What's the point spread on that?
Buffalo is favored minus 5.5. So it's a closer money line too. Not a bad money line.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's one of those you sprinkle in your parlay just to give it better odds and then it loses. Chad, what you got, buddy?
Yeah, Chad, of course, is gonna take the team that you would put in for your parlay just to get better odds. He's gonna go the Bills. He said the Bengals without full strength Burrow this time. He's always been saying without Burrow. Now he's saying without full strength Burrow. Burrow just balled out. Anyways.
Burrow balled out.
Without full strength Burrow are like a porn set with no power. Everyone's awkward and nothing gets finished.
Chad, this is a family show, sir. This is a family show, Chad. We don't speak about porn sets here, buddy. What are you doing?
He said Bengals without full strength Burrow are like a porn set with no power. Everyone's awkward and nothing gets finished. All right, Chad. He's got the Bills.
Wow.
I wasn't expecting that.
I'm speechless.
He went from shitty dad jokes to, hey.
Porn.
Yep.
He said, if Johnny Sins there, I'm there. Anyways, I'm going to go with Buffalo here. I do like this over as well. Two bad defenses, two great quarterbacks. I think they do fill it up, and I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. Let me get the Buffalo Bills, though, edging it out.
Shout out Abdul Carter. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills as well. Better team. Cincinnati still could win. I mean, they balled out against the Ravens. I just don't trust their defense. Buffalo has been shaky at times this year as well, but I just have to trust Josh Allen and the boys over there to get that one finished.
Next game we have the Tennessee Titans at the Cleveland Browns. The Browns are favorited here, -4.5. Is this only the second time the Browns have been favorited all season?
We might have been favored early on in the year.
I think the Jets and possibly the Dolphins. That's it.
Maybe. Yeah.
That's about it. This was going to be the battle of the number 1 and the number 2 pick, but somehow the NFL had other plans for Shador. But either way, we will get to see the matchup that we've wanted to see: Cam Ward versus Shador Sanders. Unfortunately, the Tennessee Titans don't have the defense that the Browns have. So Cam Ward, good luck. Chad, who do you have?
Chad is probably going to go the way that you were thinking in your head as well. He's going to go Cleveland. Titans haven't showed a consistent offense to put them above the Browns. He said Titans offense is auditioning for mediocrity. Browns may still be messy, but at least they're a hot disaster.
Oh, he said you fine, but you a mess, girl.
Yeah, that's basically what he's saying. Hot disaster seems like it's worse than a mediocrity. So, anyways,
that's my wife for real.
He's got Cleveland.
I like the pick, Chad, and me and Derek also have Cleveland. I am picking for him. We are riding with Shador Sanders, Myles Garrett, Carson Schwezinger. We are ready. Myles Garrett over 1.5 sacks. I am going to easily take the over here. Myles Garrett has 21 sacks by the end of this game, staring down at the record. Let me get the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, I'm going Browns. I'm going to take the Defensive Player of the Year and the Defensive Rookie of the Year over there in Cleveland.
And to a terrible game at 1 o'clock, we have the Washington Commanders at the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings favored it, -2.5. Marcus Mariota looked great last game, and if it wasn't for a great play by Nick Bonito, I think they hand the Broncos lost there because, what was his name? Was it Nichols? No, it wasn't Nichols. It was Rodriguez. Was it Jeremy Nichols or was it Rodriguez?
I don't know which running back it is. I don't know. I forget.
One of them was wide open in the flat, but Nick Bonito just made a great play. That's why he was a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. This is going to be a terrible game. So, Chad, have fun. Pick away.
Chad, when it comes to close games, he's still probably going to always take the favorite. He's going to go the Vikings again. Commanders play like someone who thinks planning is a suggestion. Vikings will trample that suggestion. Oh, he's got some rhymes too.
Jeez. If I'm looking at the complete team here, both offenses are not good right now. Even though Marcus Mariota looks like the better quarterback of the two, I got to go with the Minnesota Vikings defense here, which is significantly better than the Commanders. So let me get the Vikings here. Oh, you thinking going Commanders?
Marcus.
Is JJ playing?
I don't know.
Because if that Bowser dude plays, they're losing.
Bowser?
Yeah, isn't that his name? Bowser? What is it?
It's like Bosmer.
Bosmer? I thought it was Bowser.
No, it's not Bowser. It would be dope if it was Bowser. I'm going to go Washington here. As the upset pick, 2.5. I'm going to go Washington. There's really no good reason that I'm going to take Washington than just saying why not. So,
I don't know, Jim.
And shout out Chris Collinsworth saying Mariota the way he did.
Bro, why didn't none of you guys text me back and left me on an island when my dudes, like, they kept saying Mariota. I'm like, why are they saying it like
Ta. over and over.
Yeah,
And
like
then
that dude's been in the league 10 years and they've never once pronounced his name like that.
he had to do it on purpose. There had to have been some sort of like doing the, hey, you want to get clipped and go a little famous? Just say Mariota's name a little funky tonight. And he's like, all right, I will. So that's probably what he did.
But Mike Tirico said it too.
Maybe Tirico was in on it. Anyways, oh damn. Most of the people picked the Commanders to win this one as well. I don't like that.
65%.
I don't like that. I'm going back to Minnesota.
Veto.
All right. That's your
veto. You're sticking with the Commanders, baby.
That's your veto. Let's see. I mean, I'm 0-1 when I veto you. Let's see if you can beat that record. So
yeah. And another division game we have coming up. We have the Miami Dolphins at the New York Jets. Miami is favorites here, -2.5. The Jets squeaked one out last week, so who knows? Maybe they'll be able to do it again.
Shout out to Rod Taylor. People say Tyrod. People say Tyrod. He says it's supposed to be Tyrod, but he doesn't care if you call him Tyrod. It's whatever. One of the greatest backup quarterbacks of all time, Tyrod Taylor. I think that's one of the most underrated best backups ever. Anyways, Chad.
What a great video ranking the greatest backup quarterbacks of all time.
And like,
we got to do career backups though. Guys who started for a stint and they've been backups.
Yeah, like not a Ryan Fitzpatrick.
I think Ryan Fitzpatrick can count.
You think? He's been starting on a lot of teams.
Like, I wouldn't consider Carson Wentz. He was a starter for so long, got hurt, and then became a backup.
I think Fitz probably has more starts than Carson.
Well, he played more games.
Hey.
Is Fitz more known as a backup or a starter? That's a great question.
I think he's just known as a journeyman.
Yeah. He's Brian Hoyer.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll look, I guess. Maybe 50% of the games that you were eligible to play, you got to be above the 50% or below the 50% as a threshold.
We might have to do that video, though. I like that.
I'm down to do that. Tyrod Taylor, he's a baller.
He's on the list.
Anyways, Chad is going to take the Dolphins here. Of course, a favorite. Jets offense is a faucet with a terrible water pressure. Dolphins are the plumber who turns off and leaves. Turns it off and leaves. Sometimes his grammar isn't right. Dolphins are the plumber who turns it off and leaves.
Speaking of the Dolphins as a plumber that turns it off and leave, Dolphins have somewhat turned it on, and they've looked significantly better over the last couple of weeks. I'm going to go with Miami here. I think they are the better team.
They're lurking to make the playoffs. They have a chance.
They're trying.
It's still not impossible.
Hey, Mike McDaniel saves his job, and they go one game above 500 after everybody thought they were dead in the water.
I thought they were dead in the water for sure. This week, not so much. Give me Miami over New York, but I still wouldn't be surprised if the Jets win. Jets, like I said, have a pretty good team this year. They've lost a lot of close games to decent teams. Don't be surprised if they win. They almost beat the Broncos, almost beat the Steelers, almost beat a lot of teams. So,
yeah, the facts.
I'll go Miami here with 83% of the public.
All right, another division game, and for some reason, one team can't figure out the other team. We have the New Orleans Saints sitting at 2-10 versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers that are 7-5. Somehow, this is going to end up being a close game. Remember, the one year ended up 12-9, 9-6, all field goals. They had no touchdown scores.
Yeah.
Tampa is favored 7.5, 8.5. Tampa is favored by 8.5 points. Chad, who do you have?
Chad is going to take, of course. I mean, they're the heavy favorite. Of course, they're going to take him. They're going to take the Bucks. Saints are like a midlife crisis convertible, loud, exposed, and completely outclassed when it matters.
Okay, Chad dropping bombs. Boom. I like it. I'm going Tampa here. Don't really need to spend too much time on this one. I think the Saints suck. Simple.
Yeah, Saints had a chance to win. Tyler Shuck threw 2 interceptions, only one that's going to count. One was a 2-point conversion. Still a pick, but not going to go on the stat sheet. So he had timely mistakes near the red zone. So don't trust him against the Bucks here.
I don't either, but I do think the Saints somehow cover.
They could. It's a division game. I could see it.
And a very interesting game to round out the one. Oh, not to round out the 1 o'clock games. We have another one. We have the Indianapolis Colts sitting at 8-4 versus the Jacksonville Jags that are sitting at also an impressive 8-4. I thought this team was going to implode. I was praying for it. I was hoping for it. It looks like our pick is going to be the 22nd pick now.
I'm legit upset about it. And then Travis Hunter also went to IR for 4 weeks. You know, a minor injury. He's going to be back. But I didn't think that team had it in them. And then they got the GOAT, Jacoby Myers, over there. So that might bring them all the way around to a Super Bowl champion here soon.
Jesus.
Anyways, Chad, of course, will take the Colts. Jags think their offense is a threat. Oh, he just heard me talk about Jacoby. It's more like an expired coupon. Useless and embarrassing at checkout. Damn.
Oh, dang.
He don't believe in Jacoby.
He said, y'all suck. But you know who I do believe in? Believe in Indiana Jones and Jonathan Taylor. Let me get the Indianapolis Colts, a team I've been a big fan of this season. I think they squeak one out here.
I don't know the record, but I know when Indy goes down to Jacksonville, they haven't won in like 10 years, basically, is their record.
They do.
Daniel Jones, tibia, injured, fractured, whatever you want to call it, not going to be as mobile. But they got Jonathan Taylor. They're undefeated, I think 6-0 when Jonathan Taylor rushes for more than 90 yards. And Jacksonville has not let a rusher or running back, anyone, rush for over 70 yards in a game so far this year. So,
Jonathan Taylor, the X Factor. I love it.
This is depending on Jonathan Taylor. Is he going to be able to produce against the Jags? Are the Jags going to be able to stop Jonathan Taylor here? Because guess what? They ain't going to be worried about Danny Dimes running, but that's a big factor to Jonathan Taylor's game. It's seeming like a Jacksonville wins here at home. Sauce Gardner also going to be out. Let me pick two games different from you. And if I lose both, it's going to be a spicy race to the end, so we will be tied. Give me Jacksonville to beat the Colts and to give the Browns a worse fucking pick.
Oh, I like it. I like it. I can see that game going either way, so I understand it. All right, and to finally round out the 1 o'clock games, we have a great division matchup, AFC North football. If you know, you know. Pittsburgh Steelers sitting at 6-6 versus the Baltimore Ravens, who are also 6-6. But I don't think they're created equal here. Chad, who you got? Oh, 6-point favorites, by the way, Baltimore is, rightfully so.
Yeah, Chad, of course, is going to take the favorite. He's going to say Baltimore has the home advantage. They're the better overall roster. And Pittsburgh has holes that get exposed here. He said the Steelers' D is a sieve so porous. It's basically modern art. Ravens are coming to splash paint and leave a masterpiece. Bob Ross.
Oh, I love it. Just run up and just throw red paint on it.
Purple.
Okay, so listen, guys.
Steelers
don't look good.
Okay.
The Ravens don't look that impressive either. They're coming off of an ugly game as well.
True.
And I'm going to be honest, bro. Who has whose number most of the time in this matchup recently? Lamar doesn't do well versus Steelers defense. And, dude, I can't pick Pittsburgh and then just be mad that they screwed me because I don't pick them often. But then I feel like Baltimore's going to let me down. But, yeah, give me Baltimore, dude. I don't have the sack to put it on the Steelers.
Yeah, you're being a TJ Watt right now. You don't have the sacks, to put it anywhere.
Nope.
I'm gonna be with you though. This ain't the same Steelers defense in the past. They're the highest paid defense and they're one of the worst defenses in the NFL right now. Lamar, I know, coming off that loss, guess what? Probably pissed them off. So
yep.
I'm expecting Baltimore to be better at home. Obviously, the Steelers might cover that 6. Aaron Rodgers also had his basically whole offense at his house to watch film and study. Still don't think that's enough. Give me the Ravens.
As Stephen A. Smith will say, quite frankly, I'm pissed the hell off. And one of the biggest point spreads of the weekend, we have the Denver Broncos at the Las Vegas Raiders. Although it is a division matchup, I don't think it's going to be very close. Chad, who you got?
Chad easily is going to take the Denver Broncos. Raiders keep turning in half-ass performances like it's a stretch of bad life choices. Broncos are the sobering alarm. He's got the Broncos.
No
No,
surprise.
and I think we both. Do we have to stay on this?
No, we don't. Go
We
ahead
got
and
the Broncos.
Broncos for everybody. Yep.
All right.
And we have a great division matchup here. No more Aaron Rodgers owning the Bears. We have the Chicago Bears at the Green Bay Packers. Chicago Bears, 6.5-point underdogs. Quite frankly, I think it's disrespectful. The Bears have been very good this season. I just don't know if that's a correct point spread. I think the books may have messed up here. That's all I'm going to say. Chad, I know you're going to pick the Packers, but we'll see.
Yeah, you're right. He will pick the favorite in the Packers. He said the Bears are a class clown who forgot the joke. Packers will grade them with a benching, maybe a whooping, maybe a spanking. He's got the Packers.
I'm going to take the Packers here, but not in complete confidence. But I will be taking the Bears in a parlay plus points, most definitely. The Bears are hot right now. They know how to finish games and win. And I don't think Green Bay's that good. They've lost to the worst teams in the league, including our team.
I mean,
So
that loss to the Panthers does look better now.
I mean, the Panthers are one of the most inconsistent teams I've seen in
They
recent
just beat the
history.
Rams.
They look like a playoff team one week, and then they look like they're battling for the number one pick.
Yeah, you're right.
No in between.
I'll be with you, though. I'm going to go Green Bay here. Chicago definitely wouldn't surprise me if they do win. Green Bay is at home, though. It is a division game. They know what's on the line here. Depending on two inconsistent quarterbacks here. You got Jordan Love and Caleb Williams, both inconsistent.
Yep.
If you're a fan of
Very.
both teams, you know that they're both inconsistent when they're both on. They're top 5, top 10 quarterbacks when they're both playing at their best. Now, who's going to show up? That's the big question. Chicago, I think, got 3 players on the defensive side that are top 5, top 10 in interceptions.
Yeah.
Kevin Byard, Edmonds, and
Yes.
who's the other one?
What's my boy's
is
name?
It Nate?
Give me a second.
Is it Nate?
I think it is.
Bears fans, you'll know. I'm sorry. I failed that stat for you. Anyways, give me Green Bay to win, Chicago to cover. Wouldn't be surprised if the Bears win because, hey, I had Caleb as my 15th best quarterback in the NFL heading into this year. Like, my guess on how he's going to finish was the 15th best. I think he's on par for that. So
yeah, I agree. 7.5-point spread. The Ravens, Jesus Christ. The Rams are 7.5-point favorites here, rightfully so. Chad, I think there's no surprise who you're picking here.
Yeah, hosting sometimes could be hard too. So
yes, it can. I'm sick, so like I'm like trying to breathe.
Chad obviously is going to take the Cardinals. I'm joking. The Rams, of course. The Cardinals offense looks like a predator trying to get into the big leagues. Oh, pretender.
Hey.
I thought he was going a different route.
You can't be mispronouncing that word, bro. Holy. Ow.
Cardinals offense looks like a pretender trying to get into the big leagues. Rams are the bouncer who slams the door. Hey, the predator version could have worked either way, actually. So he's going to go Rams here.
Cardinals are looking like a predator trying to buy Girl Scout cookies, and the Rams are the cops. The Rams lost an ugly game last week, and I look for them to bounce back in a real way. Let me get the Los Angeles Rams here.
Yeah, I'm going to go Rams with you. Better team. They were, Super Bowl favorites for a certain amount of time in the NFL, looking like the best team in the NFL for a little while until they just lost to the Panthers. So every team loses a game no matter what. I still think the Rams should handle business with the Cardinals. So give me the Rams.
And we have the Houston Texans. And the 8 o'clock game, we have the Houston Texans versus the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs. 3.5-point favorites here. Chiefs need a win bad, Derek. Big win.
They needed it last week. They got it. And they still need it this week. They're in a tough division now. So every win is a big pull for them. Same thing with the Texans. It's almost kind of a must win. You got the two teams ahead of you, Jacksonville and the Colts, playing. You obviously know which one's going to win by the time they play. But hey, the Texans need a bid too in the playoffs. And hey, that AFC, just between those two divisions in the AFC, you could put 6 of those teams in the playoffs. Like 6 of those teams could be playoff caliber teams. So just between that, there's not enough to go around. Not all 6 are going to make it. So
Imagine a playoffs with no Patrick Mahomes. That's like a playoffs with no LeBron.
yeah, it's weird. It would be 100% weird. And then the Rams on the other side, if they make it, that's like only having KD over there. You just got KD.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, Chad's, of course, going to go the favorite. Of course. He's going to go the Chiefs. Texans think they can outgun KC. That's cute. Chiefs will make them feel like they brought a water pistol to a flamethrower fight. He did the water pistol thing already before, but, you know,
Yeah, he did.
He got KC.
I am riding with one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever live. Let me get Patrick Mahomes here. I think the Chiefs win. They need this win. And if I have to pick one team with their back against the wall, it's going to be KC against the world. Let me get him.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. The way the Chiefs do lose this one is Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter going absolute crazy over there. Danielle, 11 sacks. Will Anderson, 10.5. So just between those two, they got 21.5 sacks total.
Wow, you guys passed miles together.
So they did barely just pass miles together. But, I mean, having those two is better than having one Myles Garrett. So
absolutely. Miles can only come from one place at a time.
Exactly. So you can't double team. You can't choose to double team Will or choose to double team Danielle because, hey, the other guy's going to be free. So
fact.
Their defense is the best defensive line in the NFL right now, I would say, just because of those two. But the only reason they win is if they get to Pat Mahomes. I'm still going to go the better team. Give me Kansas City here to win at home. And I always think it's funny. People hate on Mahomes because he's not playing like the 50 touchdown a year Mahomes anymore. And they're like, he can't be the greatest quarterback of all time. He ain't doing anything. They expect him to win every game. And they expect him to win every Super Bowl just because he won so quickly and set the bar so high. So,
listen, Brady had years where his stats weren't sexy. Brady had years where he was still getting it done, but like his numbers were very just average.
And they weren't winning. He went on like a 10-year stretch almost of not winning a championship. So,
yep.
Mahomes got time, guys. Chill.
And to round out our slate, Monday night game, December 8th is going to be a great one. We have the Philadelphia Eagles at the Los Angeles Chargers. The Philadelphia Eagles are favored by 3 points. And this game pick might surprise some people. Chad, who are you going with?
Chad is going to finish out the whole entire week of taking favorites. He's going to take Philly.
No surprise.
No surprise. That's how he knows he's in the lead by 4 over me and then 6 over you, I guess. So he's just going to be like, I'm going to ride with all the favorites until you guys somehow get close.
Right.
Smart choice, lame choice. Chargers acting like they're the main event. Eagles will make them realize they're the warm-up band that forgot the lyrics. Oh. Roasted.
Okay.
Let me hear your surprise. You going? Let me hear it.
Yeah, I'm taking the warm-up band here. Let me get the Los Angeles Chargers. I'm going to be honest. I don't think the Philadelphia Eagles are as good as they portray to be. I think they got a lot of problems, a lot of turmoil. The defense isn't playing as good as it was. The offense is not playing as good as it was, and the Chargers have looked more impressive. Let me get the Chargers here.
Eagles coming off 2 losses back-to-back here. They have not lost 3.
Make it 3.
They haven't lost 3 in a long, long time in a row. They already lost twice. They lost twice to Denver and the Giants back-to-back, but then they came in one against the Vikings. I'm expecting them to come back and win against Herbert. Herbert, especially with his hand injury. I'm hoping that they just kind of do what they did to Aaron Rodgers last week. Not the Chargers, but the who did they just play?
Eagles.
The Ravens. Eagles. Who?
Ravens. Eagles. Who?
Who landed on Aaron Rodgers and got him hurt? That was the Bears. Yeah, I'm expecting the Bears to do Oh
The
my God,
Eagles to
retarded.
do to
Yeah,
Herbert what the Bears did to Rodgers.
thank you. You got me there. Yeah, give me
You've
the
got
Eagles.
three.
Thank you for stroking my words all the way to the finish line here, brother. Um,
Oh,
I
wow.
got the Eagles.
It's all right. I got the Chargers here, and I got faith in this pick. I really do.
Okay. Their jerseys look nice. The ones that they just played with, the dark blue,
They were sweet. I did like
the
those.
Antonio Gateses is what it reminds
Yeah,
me of.
yeah.
So
Classic ones. I love those.
I like those.
Bolt
Hey,
up. Let's go, boys.
you're the host. Host us out.
Guys, thanks again for joining us in another week of Pick'ems. Quite frankly, me and Derek can't wait until these are over. What is that?
Popcorn.
Where did you go that you have popcorn and ices?
Guy got him
Did you guys have
delivered
a
to
movie
work.
night at work?
No, he said I'm feeling for popcorn, and he needed to hit a certain amount to get the delivery thing. And he's like, "You want popcorn and an icy?" I'm like, "Sure, I'll take it."
Did you pay for it or did he?
Oh, he paid for it.
I knew it.
You know me, I love free.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode, guys. Until next week.